we sign up, let's see who the other competitors are.
Sure thing, Paimon.
You said that they had to be renowned fighters. Who will we be up against?
Uncle Yoon? Maybe?
Hello? Are you here to compete in the Crux Clash?
I mean, I that or spectate.
You bet I am. Have you put your names down yet?
Not yet. Just wanted to take a look around first.
Well, I'd have a look at the entrance criteria if I were you. Then allow just anyone to take part.
I'll be honest, I expected a much deeper voice from you.
The Clash is a comprehensive test of fighting ability. Anyone who turns up for show over skill is gonna get their butt handed to them.
So am I not allowed to use my elemental powers? It did say no visions, but it's not technically a vision. But I'm not sure they care about that technicality.
Nobody wants to see that, right?
Don't worry. I can handle myself.
Yeah, we heard a rule about that. So, Paimon's wondering, are you a renowned fighter?
Paimon, get that butterfly, quick.
Me? Only a former runner-up in the Chihu Rock Freestyle Combat Summit. Oh yeah.
I have no idea what the significance of that is. What kind of fighters were there? But also, former runner-up.
Also, that doesn't sound like the most official tournament out there.
Yeah. But we'll see how he does here.
What? You... Nonsense. Have you been living under a rock?
Well,
It's been going on for years. There were plenty of competitors when I took part.
I don't know if I would say I was living under a rock, but I think I was asleep for like 500 years. So that's basically the same thing.
Not to mention, I've helped the Millilith catch treasure hoarders before. There were 2 of them trying to
Ooh.
escape. I soon sorted them out.
Congratulations. I don't know what that's like.
They tried to sneak past me under the cover of darkness. They didn't know what hit them. I planted a left hook on the skinnier one's face and sent him flying. Then, the big guy pulled out a knife.
What did you do then?
I stood my ground, of course. A roundhouse kick sent the blade hurtling into a beam above us.
A beam? Huh. Sounds, impressive.
I told you. Unarmed, outnumbered 2 to 1, but I still got the upper hand.
Knowing look. Also, Paimon looks so worried.
I'm not saying I came out completely unscathed, of course. But the fact remains that I did manage to subdue the both of them, and hand them over to the Millilith. I received quite the commendation.
I mean, actually, considering the fact you don't have a vision, that is decently impressive, I suppose.
But for us, even 4 or 5 treasure hoarders at a time is all in a day's work.
Yeah. Yeah, usually more than that, actually. Thanks for letting us know.
Alright, we're gonna keep looking around.
I'll see you in the arena, but I don't plan on losing to a pair of children anytime soon.
First, I am much older than I look. Arguably immortal. Second, I think Paimon is also. Perhaps a god, I don't know. That butterfly. There we go. I'm glad it didn't get away. Hold on. The one downside to her sprint. Can't go over things. You, participating?
Hey, youngster. Are you here for the Crux Clash too?
Yes.
If so, seems I found myself another new adversary.
Yeah.
So you're also here for the tournament?
You better believe it. I wouldn't be here if I didn't think I could walk away as a champion.
Oh, sure. But a lot of people are full of themselves.
For me, obtaining a vision is the final and most important piece in the puzzle that is my life.
Do you want to become an adventurer?
No. It's not about what I want to do. This is about who I want to be. I am looking to become a perfect person. I know how that sounds, but let me explain. I've lived a successful life so far, without any setbacks.
I'm sure.
I've passed every exam I've ever taken, enjoyed numerous successful business ventures, and
Impressive.
seem to get on with just about everyone socially.
From your perspective, I'm sure.
In most people's eyes, I am already the very embodiment of the perfect person. Though,
Oh,
of
I'm-
course, I'd never let the praise get to my head.
Of
I know
course.
I haven't reached perfection yet. Because there's one thing I'm still missing.
Definitely isn't letting it get to his head. I'm sure that that's what people say behind closed doors is how perfect you are.
A vision.
You have so much self-confidence.
Yes, he does. Are you a renowned fighter?
That's not important. I have a contact in the Crux fleet who was happy to vouch for me. So they very kindly made special arrangements on my behalf.
Are you ready to get your ass whooped? Because it doesn't sound like you have any experience fighting.
I've also brought along a bit of an entourage for moral support. It's such a blessing, really, to have so many good friends in my neighborhood.
He's clapping for him.
Of course, I also put in a few good days' practice, concentrating mostly on rare and esoteric styles of Kung Fu. As a high achiever by nature, I'm confident I've done enough to guarantee my victory in this tournament.
Yeah, you're going to lose in the first round. Badly. I'm sure you have.
I seem to have gained another fan. Don't let my aura overwhelm you, though. You'll need your wits about you today.
But not against you.
Now then, if you don't mind, I need to finish my pre-competition routine. It's not too long now before you'll get to see me in action.
I almost feel bad for him with what's about to happen. Almost. Juhan, are you, I can't talk to you. Oh, she's the one I sign up with, right? Lang and, Chai?
Hi there. Are you here for the Crux Clash too?
You a duo, partners?
That's right. Nothing beats real-life combat for honing your skills.
Oh, yeah.
That's what our master taught us. But this tournament is more than just a chance to put training into practice. It's also a chance for us to obtain the masterless vision.
I can imagine why any, well, not just any fighter, anybody at all would want that. I know there's the one lady, I forget her name, who's always by the great tree, who is, sad her research just can't progress because she doesn't have a vision.
Exactly. With a vision, we'd quickly become our master's top students.
This master of yours must be pretty incredible, huh? Are they someone famous?
Famous? He's the founder of the Lingshan clan, and his skills are unparalleled. Liang and I are both proud disciples of
Yeah,
his.
it doesn't ring a bell.
You probably wouldn't have heard of it. It was founded quite recently. The clan is nowhere near as famous as the master himself anyway.
I'll take your word for it.
He's got to be a grand master or something. He's created many different styles of kung fu, and countless other clans have borrowed extensively from him.
Yeah, this sounds like he's been pulling your leg. I think he might be scamming you guys.
To the Lingshan clan, he teaches a special technique known as force dispersal.
Force dispersal?
It's a type of breathing exercise where you can train yourself to harness the energy around you and neutralize attacks without moving an inch.
I know it's because it's, I know it's not the source, but now I'm thinking about JoJo's, which I know is drawing from other concepts, but...
For example, our master can use it to alter the path of an attacking fist, or change the direction of an incoming stone, all without breaking a sweat.
Have you seen him do this?
One time, he sent a challenger flying into the air without lifting a finger.
Alright, if you actually saw this, I'll be impressed. Is that really possible?
It sure is, but it's extremely difficult to cultivate this ability. We've been training for ages and we're still getting to grips with the very basics. There's no way we could use it proficiently yet.
So you want to basically go the easy route by getting a vision?
We're clearly not that naturally gifted, or we would have at least gotten the gist by now. If we don't start making progress soon, we'll probably run out of money to pay the tuition fees and still have nothing to show for all our training.
You sure he doesn't just have like an animo vision or something?
There's a tuition fee?
Of course. This is a grand master we're talking about here. He doesn't have time to waste. If you want face-to-face training, you've got to show you're sincere about it.
I think he's just taking your money and playing you for fools.
But here we are, having trained under him directly all this time without even a hint of improvement. Master is getting increasingly impatient with us. Recently, though, we heard that a vision bearer joined the Guhua clan and made pretty much instant progress in their training.
Guhua. I feel like I know that name.
So, if we can get our hands on a vision too, maybe we can finally make our master proud.
Vision won't make you better at martial arts. Yeah, it'll just give you magic powers.
Well, we have to try something new. Otherwise, we're stuck in the same situation.
Exactly. It can't hurt to try. And if it turns out it does work, the Ling Shan clan will go down in history.
Well, good luck to you both, I suppose, but I'm not going to hold back.
Folks will come from far and wide. Heck, we could even become the dominant martial arts clan in all of Liyue.
Well, it's good to dream. Well, that's the spirit.
See you in the arena.
I'll see you too.
So, to recap, we're up against an inflated ego.
Yeah.
Some gullible guys paying way too much for their kung fu
Yeah.
classes, and another guy who's just really average.
Yeah,
Seems like you've got a pretty good chance of winning this thing.
I'm honestly a little disappointed.
Come on, let's go sign up.
This is not the kind of tournament I was hoping for. I wanted a grand, you know, at least 3 rounds. Or 4 rounds. And then maybe the tournament would get interrupted by the villains or something.
Chinxa Village Arm Wrestling Champion, huh? All right, you're signed up.
Oh. I didn't know they had an arm wrestling champion in Chinxa Village. I should have signed up for that too. Also, she doesn't sound very happy about the quality of the pickings for who's participating.
Next, please. What's your name?
Traveler.
Wait, aren't you?
Yes, I am. At least, I think I'm who you're thinking.
Did I hear that right?
Yes,
Is it really them?
it might be.
Huh? Aren't they a vision bearer, though? Why are they trying to enter the clash?
I am not a vision bearer.
I have to ask. Aren't you the traveler that helped Liyue fight off that ancient god?
Correct.
It's really her!
I kind of feel a little bit, a little embarrassed at all this attention.
The one that spoke with Lady Kuching at the rite of parting.
Yes, I did.
Oh, I wonder if I can get her autograph later.
Sure, but I ask you all to, help me put up posters. I did ask Lady Kuching, after all. Paimon is not impressed.
I trust you are aware that, only those without visions can enter the tournament?
I don't have a vision.
Really? But from what I've heard, the things you're capable of in combat are nothing short of extraordinary. You walk into the most dangerous situations imaginable, face off against all
Yeah.
sorts of monsters, even the Fatui, and always come out on top.
I mean, I have help. I have friends. And allies. And I have something that's honestly even better than a vision.
Yep, she still doesn't have a vision though. See for yourself.
Yeah.
My apologies. I didn't mean to be rude. I'm sure a great hero like yourself would have no reason to lie. Now, could I ask you to provide a few claims to fame?
Didn't you just provide them yourself?
It's just a formality for you, of course, but I have to make a record of competitors' achievements as part of the sign-up process.
You just wanna... I see your angle.
So far, I've got defeated the ancient god Osile, so that's one. Do you have any others?
I defeated Fatui Harbinger.
Yeah, and also a dragon too. Put down Battle with Storm Terror.
Yes.
Whoa.
That. I love it. Both of them, actually. I didn't know I needed Smug Alice. And I already knew I loved Smug Paimon.
Might as well declare her the champion already.
I mean, we could, but I don't want to... I want the tournament, damn it. Don't steal this from me.
I wonder if it's too late to withdraw.
Don't... Damn it. The world is conspiring against our tournament.
Okay, that's plenty. Actually, this is the most dazzling track record I've ever seen.
I have other accomplishments.
By a long shot. Right, your registration is complete. Now, a brief word about the prize.
I already know what my prize is.
A great hero such as yourself can surely only be here for one thing. To win the tournament and claim the grand prize, namely, a vision.
That's what it looks like. I wonder what element it is.
Oh, we're not here for that. We're here because Captain Beto promised to take us to Inazuma if we win the tournament.
Yep.
There's another prize, too? Oh, first I've heard of it.
Yeah, is it really a prize for anyone else? From what I understand, most people don't want to go to Inazuma.
Beto must have upped the stakes this time to attract top talent.
But why would anyone want to go somewhere as dangerous as Inazuma?
Oh, you know, for fun.
I see. So, I take it you discussed your terms with Beto in advance, then?
Yes. I'm just not that interested in visions, that's all. Everyone's misunderstanding this situation.
Well, nobody expected you to sign up to a tournament like this. I can hardly believe it myself, to be honest.
It was at Beto's recommendation, but I am perfectly willing. Wow, who doesn't want to sign up for a tournament? Tournament arcs are fun.
Anyway, the qualifying rounds are about to begin. I'll leave you to your preparation.
Sure.
Hey, so Paimon's thinking about that whole no vision bearers rule in this tournament.
Yes, I know. I shouldn't use my elemental powers.
Even though you don't have a vision, most people in Teyvat think that you can't manipulate the elements without one.
Yeah, I'm not going to reveal that secret.
So Paimon thinks you probably shouldn't use your elemental abilities during the tournament. You know, just to avoid any misunderstandings.
I fully agree and was already planning on it, Paimon.
In any case, looking at the competition, it should still be pretty easy for you to win, even without using any elements, right?
As much as it pains me to say, yeah.
All right, it's showtime. You got this.
Should I level up, though, first? I'm not sure if they're going to scale. And I am only level 70 or 60.
You're raring to go. Are you ready to compete?
Sure, yeah, I'm ready.
Good. Then please follow me into the arena.
She is fangirling all over us.
Our next competitor is seen by many as the favorite to win this tournament. Her first bout begins now!
Hello.
You? You're the hero they're talking about?
Yep.
Ugh, how am I supposed to win now?
You're not? Is it cheating for me to use a sword? Get over here, you.
What a strange guy. Why was
He
he
just-
so confident to begin with?
He just disappeared.
Well, now that we've won, let's
Yeah, maybe. We can also talk to the other competitors.
If we win, we could even start our own clan and take disciples of our own.
Yeah, you're getting a little ahead of yourselves.
Keep your voice down. What if the master heard you've been saying something like that, huh?
I'm curious as to how he's tricked them, though. There are butterflies all over this place. I love it. I'm guessing it's a vision.
See you in the arena, kid.
Of course.
Watch out for my signature roundhouse.
I'm looking forward to seeing it. Where'd the guy go? Kazuha?
I knew I wouldn't regret introducing you as the favorite.
Yeah, you know, miHoYo, this is really mean to the other contestants.
So, what do you think, Kazuha? She totally dominated that guy and did it with style, too.
Impressive. But I also observed our favorite exercise some restraint, as if to protect the opponent from serious harm.
A little bit. And not so much to protect the opponent as to not reveal our secret, though.
Well, I fought my fair share of battles, both big and small. And I say, after the show she put on just now, she's more than convinced me of her ability. So come on. We all know you've got a wide vocabulary in there. Can't you spare a word or two to congratulate
yes.
our up-and-coming champion?
Dude, I want some poetry, Kazuha.
All right. Let me think how to aptly phrase these words of praise. You fought well.
Poetic. Truly. Just pure poetry.
All right then. I was thinking your inner poet might want to join in the fun, but I guess I shouldn't put you on the spot like that. You know, a lot of competitors came to me saying how surprised they were that Liyue's hero was entering the tournament.
Yeah, once again, it was really mean to do that to them, Beto.
And since you signed up, we've had many others do the same, with more than a few top-tier fighters among them. I'm sure lots of them are here to find out how they stack up against you.
I didn't know I was so popular. I don't see what all the fuss is about.
Well, since everyone sees you as the one to beat, I figure I should start treating you that way too.
Are you gonna fight me?
For one thing, we don't want you wasting all your energy in the early rounds fighting people who are well below your level. Not to mention, you must be itching to fight someone in your league too, right?
Oh, yeah. Yes, I am. Let's make this a real tournament.
So, I'm putting you straight through to the semifinals.
What? No. Oh. Alright, fine.
Huh? But we only just started the qualifiers. Seems like a crazy system if we just skip straight to the semifinals.
This is how Captain Beto works. You won't persuade her otherwise.
It's just seeding. You know.
Besides, at your level, you would have made it to the semifinals anyway.
I mean, at our level, we would have made it to the finals anyway.
Huh. To be fair, Paimon was thinking that too.
All right, I'm gonna watch some more of the tournament.
Can
There's
I?
any potential contenders for you out there. I want to know who they are and what they're about.
So do I. I'm not gonna get a watch, though, am I? Yeah.
We're finally here, folks. The real show is about to begin.
The captain seems to have high hopes for this tournament.
Who cares who I'm gonna be against?
So excited in quite some time.
Is Average Joe gonna be one of the ones?
Your opponent has fought many rounds to get to the semifinals. This makes him a seasoned warrior.
It's gonna be Average Joe, isn't it?
You may well be stronger than him, but this should not give you cause to lower your guard.
I haven't forgotten why I'm here.
Very well. Show me that you are ready to push through the storm that lies ahead.
All right, that's enough chit-chat for now. The audience is waiting. Go find the crew member that signed you up. She'll take you into the arena.
Thank you. Oh. How are you doing, Average Joe?
See you in the arena, kid. Watch out for my signature
He seems to still be in. Juhan?
Your opponent in the semifinals is new to the Crux Clash, but he has quickly become the dark horse of the tournament.
And who is that?
I do not doubt your abilities, but I would suggest that you make sure you are fully prepared before you begin.
I am fully prepared.
Relax. My girl's at the top of her game. She ain't gonna lose.
Interesting. Getting a few butterflies over here.
Don't worry. Take some time to compose yourself.
Oh.
At last, the moment we've all been waiting for. The semifinals have
Did you
begun.
just try to sucker
be
punch
this
me
time?
before the bell
The
rang?
hero or the dark horse?
You little...
I don't care about the prize. You're a strong opponent. That's what I'm here for.
I can't... Oh no, you're not Average Joe.
Fists of fury. We'll talk.
Rongshi. You got one move. You need to try other things besides your left hook, perhaps.
I'm sweating all over. It's a good feeling.
Oh, glad you enjoyed yourself.
Congratulations. I was beaten by the best. I need to train harder.
You fought well yourself. I believe you have the potential to be champion.
Right. For a moment there, Paimon was a little worried.
I mean, let's not go overboard, Paimon. But I do think you would have beaten probably most of the other challengers here.
If you had a vision, you'd definitely be one of the strongest around.
I wanted a vision once, when I was a kid. People said that if you're strong enough, you'll have your chance to get one. But mine never came.
Aw.
I lost interest eventually. You can't depend on a vision like you can your own body.
So he trained.
I've fought and won against vision bearers before.
Really?
The power they have was given to them by the gods. I don't envy it.
That's actually impressive.
Huh? You mean you didn't sign up to try and get your hands on that masterless
No,
vision?
he just wanted to fight us.
No, I didn't. I only wanted to pit myself against other fighters and see who was the strongest. Only in defeat can you understand your weaknesses
I like this guy.
and learn from them. So I'm pleased with today's outcome. I don't often have the pleasure of experiencing defeat.
Rongshi, you're good people.
Wow. Now that's true strength talking.
If you have the chance in the future, please come and spar with me again. I will be stronger next time.
So will I. I'm looking forward to it.
By the way, do you know who else made it into the finals? Is it gonna be someone even tougher than you?
Presumably.
Whether they'll be as tough as me, I don't know. But what I have heard is that they're extremely quick.
Quick is actually harder to deal with.
So don't get too cocky.
There he goes.
Yeah.
We should ask around, see what we can find out about our opponent in the final round.
Sure.
Paimon thinks we might need to up our game a little.
We can do that. Oh, Beto doesn't want to talk to us, huh? How about you, Joe?
Ah, it's you! I watched your match. What a stunning performance.
Thank you.
I myself was eliminated in the third round.
Aw.
Shame. If only I could have advanced one more round.
Maybe next time, huh? By the way, do you happen to know who else advanced to the final round?
Why, yes. He's the same one who defeated me.
Oh,
He is a formidable opponent. Quick on his
Wonder who
feet
it
and swift
is.
to take advantage of his opponent's missteps.
watch it be Kazuha.
I faltered for but a brief moment. But before I knew it, he had me on the floor. Given my stature, I have no fear of squaring off with physically strong opponents. But faced with a nimble, agile opponent such as him, I found myself completely out of my league.
You know, we really should have been watching the other matches, Alice. Then we would know who our opponent was.
Still, I'm sure he'll be no match for you.
We'll see. Lang, where's your friend?
Hey there! Well, where did the other guy go?
He tried to use force dispersal to deflect a punch, but instead he took it straight to the nose. There was blood all over the place.
Yikes. Yeah, I don't think the force dispersal is a real thing, buddy.
His opponent was pretty freaked out by it. He kept asking him, "Why didn't you dodge?" But he was pretty much out cold by that point and couldn't reply.
I feel bad for the opponent, too.
"Why don't you dodge?" they ask. Because to not dodge is the very essence of Ling Shun clan kung fu. It's just that he hadn't quite mastered it yet.
Very interesting strategy, Cotton. We'll see how it works. How did your match go?
Don't even get me started. I spent all my energy helping him get from here to the boat to take him back to the harbor. But by the time I got back, my scheduled match time had already passed and I had to forfeit.
Aw. That's
I
too
don't
bad.
dare tell my master about this. Otherwise, I'd never hear the end of it.
I think you really should quit. Find a different master.
Sorry, I shouldn't be complaining in front of you like this. I'm afraid I'm still a bit out of sorts at the moment. So I probably won't be able to help you with whatever you were here to ask me about.
Oh, alright then. Hope your buddy makes a swift recovery. Hang in there.
I'm sure he'll be fine. Just a concussion and a broken nose.
Thanks, I'll do my best.
We still haven't got any useful information yet.
Yeah?
Maybe we can go talk to Beto. Surely she's gotta know something.
Will she tell us, though? Butterfly.
You gave an outstanding performance.
Thank
Truly
you.
Commendable.
You gonna fight me?
I could sense that you're not familiar with bouts of this kind, and it could have cost you the match.
I think you severely overestimated my opponent.
But you were quick to adapt and managed to claim victory over your opponent. That is a most invaluable skill.
You have a keen eye.
In fact, I discerned this not from what I saw, but what I heard. The ground beneath your feet, and the pattern of your breathing. But it is nothing remarkable, for I discerned nothing more than Captain Beto did.
He's right. But in my case, I was purely relying on previous experience. I guess not using your elemental powers must be quite new for you, huh?
It sure is.
We wanted to ask about who our opponent will be in the final round. Do you think they'll be stronger than the one we faced in the semifinals?
Not exactly. Contenders that reach the finals aren't necessarily stronger. They tend to have something unique about their style.
I see.
As for the guy you'll be facing, his skill lies in his speed, and he has superior form.
I'm looking forward to seeing
It's also obvious that
it.
he's seen his fair share of battles.
I wonder if it's anyone I know.
What's the matter? Worried that you've bitten off more than you can chew this time?
Better to be safe than sorry.
If that is the case, then I have a proposal for you. Let's go somewhere a little quieter, shall we?
Oh?
I haven't properly introduced myself yet. In the land of Inazuma,
Ooh.
I was a wandering samurai.
A Ronin?
Yeah, we could tell that from your getup.
Yeah.
But at the same time, when you talk, you don't really sound like someone who's used to waving a sword around.
What? He can't be a poet samurai?
It is true that I am versed both in literary and martial traditions. But on the straggling path of a wandering samurai, is there harm in acquiring a surplus skill?
Yeah. You tell Paimon.
I do not mean to flaunt my martial prowess, but I myself have witnessed reputable fighters hailing from across the lands. I do possess some knowledge regarding your opponent's particular skill set.
Really?
Given your talents, a few hints from me will be all that's necessary to bring your opponent down.
Hang on. Don't you think you're bending the rules a bit there?
I actually kind of agree. I don't want the help.
Gathering intelligence is an essential part of any duel. You must know your enemy.
Yeah, but kind of want to be surprised.
Besides, our favorite here has fought many battles on their journey from Mondstadt. Such impressive feats require more than just bravery alone.
You betcha! Wait a second. We never told you that we've been to Mondstadt.
Oh yeah, we haven't.
Does one not leave a trail when traveling through the wild? In return, nature also leaves its traces upon you.
Yeah, also, I mean, a lot of people that we've never met have known us as the hero of Mondstadt, so it's not the weirdest thing.
However, there is only so much that can be discerned from these traces. I sense that many things about you elude me still. These are the things I am curious to know about. Come with me. Some post-match entertainment is in order.
All right, then. I'm gonna talk to Beto first, though.
Kazuha has had his eye on you from the moment you arrived. If you've got anything to ask him, this'll be your chance.
All right, then. Where did you go, Kazuha? You back here? Or back there, maybe? All right. Oh, he went really far away. Kazuha, did you really need to go all the way to that other island? Could have just gone around the corner. Alright, Kazuha, what do you have for me? Oh, hold that thought. Conch.
Now that we're alone, let me cut to the heart of the matter.
Hopefully not using your sword to cut to my heart.
You are skilled in manipulating the elements. And not just a single element, but multiple. Is that correct?
Only 2 at the moment, but yes, presumably I'll be able to do all the elements. Ah, so you already know.
Paimon knew that you were hinting at something from the moment we met. You've known all along.
Kazuha is quite the interesting character.
That's right. If the other contenders were to catch wind of your elemental abilities, let's just say it would cause some unwanted misunderstandings.
Oh, for sure, for sure. I wouldn't mind getting him either. But I want Claymore.
If I'm not mistaken, you share these considerations, given your reluctance to use elemental skills even in the heat of a match.
Yes, but how did you know?
When I talk about that which I see or hear in you, this is not poetic symbolism at play. I mean these things in the truest sense possible. Since a young age, I have been attuned to the tidings of nature. I hear the breath of the wind and the whispers of the leaves.
Like my elemental sight, or?
It is things of this nature that I also hear from within you. Nothing more.
Actually, I like the leaves he has there.
As crazy as all that sounds, somehow Paimon still believes you.
Yeah. It doesn't sound like he's making anything up.
My humble abilities are negligible compared to your incredible feats.
Well, I doubt it, but I appreciate the thought.
To think a human could wield the elements without a vision.
Well, I'm still not so sure I'm actually human, considering what me and brother were capable of. Or at least wherever we are from, humans are very different creatures.
And not to mention your incredibly complex scent, like that of some mysterious being.
You talking to Paimon or...
Hey, stop evaluating us based on our smell. It's weird.
Maybe a little bit, Paimon.
Could you perchance enlighten me as to how you managed to obtain your combined elemental abilities?
Oh, all I did was touch a statue of the Seven.
Extraordinary. So then, might I be so bold as to inquire how exactly it is that you learned to channel elemental energy and even wield it in combat?
It was all thanks to Paimon's companionship.
Aw, it's nothing, really.
Oh,
Paimon just told her whatever came to mind.
yeah, she does that. She speaks her mind, sometimes to our detriment.
It's been a long journey, and many things have happened along the way. Somehow, she just naturally learned to use the elements through it all. Honestly, even Paimon doesn't understand how it all works.
Perhaps such unfathomable things are the essence of the gods and the visions they grant.
Yeah. Maybe.
However, I still wish to have the honor of seeing how you wield the elements. Perhaps it may yet reveal something to me.
Well, follow me to Inazuma, and you'll probably get the opportunity.
Of course, I too shall share with you all that I've learned. That will make it a fair exchange.
Finally, a real battle.
Now then, let's test your skills, shall we?
Sure. Also, I think I know why we need this quest for this month's bonus area. Because I imagine Beto is the one who takes us there. Where is he? Oh, I thought I was going to fight him.
Beg for mercy.
Didn't he want to see,
Shudder.
Didn't he want to see Alice?
Shadows of fate. Beg for mercy.
This is not Alice.
Shudder. Vengeance will be mine. Eye for an eye.
I feel a little bad for him. He didn't get to see Alice at all.
Your skills in battle are truly beyond reproach. Even with your opponent's speed, he shouldn't be able to overwhelm you.
Well, I thank you for your vote of confidence.
Your opponent is skilled at controlling his breathing and maintaining balance, which enables him to execute moves that many would find impossible. He relies entirely on the element of surprise to defeat his opponents.
I see.
In other words, as long as you remain mindful of his ability to detect weak points, then his attacks should pose no threat to you.
Thank you. I will not underestimate him.
Please, save your thanks. If anything, I should be thanking you for the opportunity to witness your command of the elements that defies all known principles.
Yeah, you are one of only a few people who know that secret, so do please keep it to yourself.
The world is a truly mysterious place, it seems, and one will always encounter that which is still unknown.
You seem kind of obsessed with visions, but don't you already have your own?
Yeah, it's right there.
Why are you so intent on exploring the connection between visions and the elements?
I desire to know what meaning visions have to the gods.
Yeah, that is an interesting question. Why do they bestow visions? Does it have something to do with their own power? Or a means of control, perhaps?
And what influences the gods' decision to grant humans these visions? My apologies. You must be completely in the dark regarding such matters. For allowing me the honor of witnessing your
Mostly.
mystical ways, I am willing to answer any questions you may have regarding Inazuma.
Ooh, yes. I am indeed in the dark, so please enlighten me.
So that's what you're curious about? Then allow me to tell you more.
I didn't ask my question yet.
As you well know, a vision hunt decree is currently underway in Inazuma.
Yeah?
Visions are a gift bestowed by the divine. People that have accepted this gift are now having their visions confiscated inexplicably. Sometimes in circumstances that leave their original recipients dead.
Right. I would think that they wouldn't be hunting those visions that Raiden, that the Shogun herself bestowed.
In the outset, supposing
maybe.
each of the 7 Archons had their criteria for granting visions to living beings, then does the current Electro Archon now doubt these criteria, or even the act in and of itself?
Maybe.
Not to mention, with no new Electrovisions having been granted for such a long time, it would seem that we can infer something of the Raiden Shogun's feelings on the matter.
Huh. So she hasn't been granting new Electrovisions. And, oh, maybe she is hunting Electrovisions too.
She sounds less like an Archon and more like a tyrant.
Maybe.
As far as I know, she is an Archon that pursues eternity. She will relentlessly carry out her will with no regard to what others may think or feel.
Very godly of her.
Liyue's contracts are meant to benefit all who reside within Liyue. But what does Inazuma's pursuit of eternity bring to its people?
I couldn't rightly say.
It goes without saying that the people locked within Inazuma do not fare well these days.
Sounds a lot like something the god you encountered in the beginning would do.
Yeah, but I know for sure that the Shogun is not that same god.
Oh? Have you encountered the Electro Archon before?
I'm not sure.
With time, we will change. But the Shogun will remain the same.
I am pretty sure. I know for sure that was not the Shogun.
If you wish to find her, she will forever be there. There will come a day when I too shall wish to understand the answers to eternity from her. Ah, the time for your match is approaching.
Well, I better hurry over because you took us very far away.
Oh, right! We got so distracted talking about Inazuma that Paimon forgot all about the tournament!
If you have no other matters to attend to, then we can return together.
Sure, let's go.
Very well, let's go. I wish to see who will obtain the vision.
Do I get both prizes? I think she said I have to select one. What are you doing, Beto?
Why isn't he here yet?
Kazuha? No, he's over there.
Never mind. We can start by making your entrance first. Everyone, listen up! Your attention, please! We've reached the climax of the Crux Clash! This is the final match!
Are we actually going to get a finals interruption? That would be in true tournament arc style.
We've seen many exciting battles today, and now at long last, the 2 finalists have emerged.
It's the butterfly.
Now, I'd like to introduce our first combatant. Though few have seen her, her reputation knows no bounds. She strikes fear into the heart of Osile, and the mere mention of her name causes even Fatui Harbingers to turn pale in the face. Introducing Liyue's traveling hero!
She seems so happy about it, though I don't think Osile even knew I was there. We were so small and he was so big. He was like, oh, hey, the ants are fighting against me.
Wow!
I've been waiting for this moment.
Everyone's very excited. Who's my opponent? Where
I'm
are
sure
they?
everyone witnessed her thrilling match in the semifinals. But today's final round will surely take things up a notch.
Here's hoping.
As for our other combatant, he still hasn't arrived.
He's not gotten cold feet, is he?
Come on, what could be taking him so long? You can't just forfeit for not showing up like in previous rounds. This is the finals.
Yeah. How rude.
Apologies. Everyone just sit tight.
Maybe they got the match time mixed up.
We've got no other choice. If he doesn't show up, we'll just have to postpone the match.
I guess so.
Wait a moment. Something doesn't seem right about this. Captain Beto, perhaps we should check on the prize. Traveler, come with us.
Think the masterless vision is gone.
Let me see. It's gone all right. The vision is missing.
The coward.
Huh? Did somebody steal it? Who would dare do such a thing in broad daylight?
I think the answer there is obvious, that we don't have real proof.
We don't know when it was taken exactly. I never thought that someone here would have the guts to cross Captain Beto.
Probably earns your respect a little.
No need to worry. Even the craftiest sleight of hand does not escape nature's watchful gaze.
I can see why you're Animo.
The culprit has only acted recently. They will not have gotten far. The vision was the prize that I had offered, and it was my responsibility to look after it. I will be certain to get it back.
Well, if you insist, I'll leave the matter to you then. I'll stay here and try to offer some explanation to all the spectators that came to see the match.
Just keep them entertained. You can have Paimon if you want. She can be very entertaining.
If you would, please come with me.
Seems like there's nothing else we can do.
But we're on an island. Where could he have possibly run to?
One of the other islands in this chain?
Come with me. I can sense the winds are coming.
Follow the wind. Oh, yeah.
Huh? A wind current?
Apparently so.
At an opportune moment. Let's seize this chance. Ride the winds upward. From there, we can continue our search for clues.
Is it you? Oh.
By the way, what made
One
you
of these
suddenly
things.
think of checking the price in the first place?
I heard it the moment it was stolen.
Well, then why didn't you stop him?
Because he wanted to have fun?
You'll see shortly.
This wasn't the opponent, was it? No.
The winds are guiding us forward. The culprit is on the opposite shore now.
You can hear that too? What does it sound like?
Hubris.
Heh.
This way. Follow me. There may be an ambush waiting for us up ahead, but I trust that you are well prepared for such a scenario.
Yeah. I would say so.
Hoarders, they're here! Get them!
Hello, treasure hoarders.
Just as I expected. In which case, please stand back.
Can I actually see you fight? That would be so cool.
You're open.
Let me scribe. By royal decree. Crush. Animal hypostasis emulation. Shudder.
The wrong test subject.
Sucrose is great. wasn't the flies, the hummingbirds. Alright, stay away from that other one. Ooh, the thief. Who are you?
You caught up with me? How is that possible?
Faye the Flyer. You're not related to Raptor, are you?
I had even prepared a boat to ensure a quick getaway, and still you caught up to me.
Thank you for confessing to us without us even trying.
No boat could ever match the speed of the wind.
Well, I mean, don't boats rely on the speed of the wind? Or at least sailboats.
The wind? What are you talking about? Oh, I get it. Your vision.
Well, he's also just a poetic person.
Drat! If I only had a vision. Or if I could activate this one, then you'd never be able to catch me.
I think you're overestimating the power of visions.
This has nothing to do with visions. You may be skilled at vanishing from a crowd, but it seems you know precious little about how to conceal yourself from nature's gaze.
I.e., you are very easy to track.
Additionally, your chosen escape route was flawed for reasons that are too numerous to go into. And on top of that, I could hear your boasting and proud laughter in the wind as I was pursuing you.
Kazuha just destroying him.
In other words, you failed to meet any of the basic criteria for a grand heist. Namely speed, stealth, and style.
I almost feel bad for this guy. Kazuha, just put him out of his misery already.
You...
But most disappointing of all is the state of the vision in your hand.
Failed to activate it.
It appears that the vision doesn't respond to human desire indiscriminately.
Fine. I admit it. I've had my eyes on this vision for quite some time now. I
How
decided
long?
to register after hearing that this fighting contest was full of a bunch of lousy fighters. I fought my way to the finals and...
You see me?
Aha! So you were supposed to be our opponent.
You don't get to steal my opportunity to win the tournament.
I'd intended to win the contest through skill alone all along. But then you showed up.
You still gotta fight me.
After watching the semifinals, I knew that I didn't stand a chance. But I wasn't about to give up on the vision so easily after coming all this way. Since there was no use in trying to face you in the match, I decided to put my skills to good use while everyone's attention was on you and Beto.
Don't think you're getting out of this match, Faye.
I was convinced I prepared thoroughly for my escape, but somehow you still managed to catch up to me.
You would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for us kids and that mangy Paimon. Hand over the vision. You've got nowhere else to run now. Just give it up.
Drat. This should have gone differently.
Well, yes, it should have. You should have just fought me in the finals. There'll be consequences if you resist any further.
I know an empty threat when I hear one.
If you give up the vision, we'll let you go.
Fine. But you'd better mean it. It didn't activate once I took it anyway. It's nothing but a useless shell to me.
It's gonna activate when we grab hold of it.
You know, according to the laws of the sea, the penalty for stealing is breaking the culprit's arms.
Huh? You're not serious, are you?
I actually don't know this one.
Not to mention that the item you stole was a prize. You didn't show up for the final match, and you damaged the reputation of the captain of the Crux fleet.
That one probably gets him executed.
It seems that it would be only fair to brand the word thief on your forehead with a hot iron.
Jeez, Kazuha has no chill for, well, this guy in particular.
Whoa, we don't need to go that far, do we?
But I do want to make him walk the plank.
I never would have guessed you could be so cruel.
Yeah. Almost surprised.
If this is where talking gets me, then forget it. I'll risk a fight.
Good, but can we do it over at the tournament?
are you trying to do? Yeah.
Crush! Beg for mercy. Well met.
I'll have my
There we go.
revenge. Eventually.
Oh, he got away. There he is.
No, no. Do what you want, but please, don't brand my forehead, please.
That would be pretty cruel.
He has persevered to the bitter end, and now death looms near. Yet still the gods do not bestow their favor upon him.
Yeah, no, he doesn't meet their selection criteria. Assuming that this fading vision actually works like, works like that.
Put down the vision and leave. I've changed my mind. No further punishment for you.
Huh?
Hey, I think he just wanted to see what would happen with the vision.
What's wrong? Are you asking for more punishment? It's up to you. Such willingness is commendable and fits the way of the samurai.
No need for that. Thank you for releasing me. You truly are generous.
Yeah, I'd say so. Especially since he's not giving you to Beto.
Huh? Paimon doesn't get it. Were you just trying to scare him?
I take no pleasure in frightening others. I was just testing all possibilities while the vision remained in his hands.
I see.
When people are forced into a corner, that is when their greatest strength will appear. I thought it may be an opportunity for him to awaken the vision.
Well, it was a decent plan.
But unfortunately, nothing happened.
So you're planning this all along?
Yes. I wanted to know whether it were possible for an extinguished vision to be reawakened. From the moment he stole the vision, I decided to use him for this experiment.
I see.
I've tried many other methods in the past, though few tales tell of a masterless vision reawakening.
But the tales do exist, huh?
After seeing you command multiple elements, I figured that nothing is impossible. Come, why don't you give it a try? Let's see if you can give me the answer I'm hoping for.
Let's see. Is this how I'm gonna get Electro? I'll try.
The vision didn't seem to respond at all.
No, guess not.
I see. So you are also unable to rekindle the vision.
But I can, like I said, I don't really need visions.
No matter. This was expected. I suppose this vision is still mine to take for now.
I guess so. Why are you so attached to this vision?
Yeah, what's the story behind this vision anyway?
Did it belong to someone important to you?
The story begins with an old friend. He was once a good friend of mine. One day he asked me about a sword art of which he had heard, the Musono Hitotachi. I told him it can only be witnessed when divine punishment is administered.
Is that Raiden?
It is the pinnacle of the Raiden Shogun's skill, a symbol of ultimate power. But he replied, there must be one who can withstand it. There will always be those who dare to brave the lightning's glow.
That seems foolish. More so than brave.
Then, the Vision Hunt decree arrived. People's aspirations were stripped away as the Raiden Shogun began to construct her ideal of eternity. While I was fleeing from place to place, I heard that my friend had challenged the Vision Hunters to a duel before the throne.
I wonder if the Vision Hunters have visions.
A solemn yet brutal challenge. The defeated face divine punishment, while the victors gain a second chance. Perhaps he thought he of all people should make a stand. Coming face to face with the Musono Hitotachi was all that he truly desired, after all.
I've seen that in action. It's a very cool move.
When I arrived at Tenchukaku, the duel was over. I heard his sentence of divine punishment, his severed blade hitting the ground.
Jeez.
Perhaps that was the glory he had yearned to witness.
There's his vision.
In his last moments, What expression was on his face? Before I knew it, I had stepped forward and snatched the dying vision and was running from the scene. All I knew was that I mustn't let his hope, which burned so brightly, become buried among the ice-cold statue of a god.
Bit of a sad little story there from Kazuha.
Perhaps one day I may come to find that all I have done is meaningless. But as a wandering samurai, I find meaning in traveling and the sprawling beauty of nature that lies along the way, while still retaining the warrior way in my heart.
You know, I think we would get along quite well, Kazuha. I also find meaning in traveling, the sprawling beauty of nature.
Kazuha.
Yeah, even Paimon recognizes just how sad that is.
It's just another way of saying I do as I please.
Well, not sad his story is.
All right then. It's time we returned.
All right. If you need to talk more, I'm here to listen.
Do not let my feelings trouble you.
And yeah, I think we're gonna come into conflict with the Raiden Shogun.
But thank you.
All right. It's time to head back to the boat. Where are we? Where did that take us? Oh, wow. We got far from the Guyun Stone Forest. All right, we'll teleport back then. All right, we finally made it back. Beto. Oh, no, Kazuha and Beto. Wait, no, where's Beto? She's not here. Baiwen, the ad hoc Chising secretary.
There you have it. The evidence speaks for itself. It's no wonder Lady Ningguang was so concerned with the security of this area.
I didn't realize she was.
I doubt even Captain Beto will manage to come out of all this unscathed.
What? Are you sure about that? It's just a little theft. Also, you're a secretary. Does that mean you know Ganyu? Truly a location for farming butterflies. Alright, let's talk to you, Kazuha.
Huh? Did Beta leave already? Maybe she went back to her ship.
Or did something else happen besides the theft? And that's what the secretary was talking about.
If you're looking for the captain, she was summoned by Lady Ningguang.
Ah.
It seems that the Crux clash got out of hand this time and has attracted her attention.
How did it get out of hand? It was kind of subdued. As far as tournament arcs go, at least.
Captain Beto was muttering something about Ningguang being a stick in the mud as she headed off to Liyue Harbor.
Well, maybe. She's all right, though.
It's not unusual for those two to be at odds with one another.
Sounds like they might be friends, though.
But still, Captain Beto was disappointed she didn't get to witness the crowning of the new champion. She had been looking forward to it for quite some time.
The one who stole the vision was originally to be this hero's opponent in the final round.
Yeah?
He knew he stood no chance of winning the match, thus the wicked idea of stealing the prize took hold in his mind.
We could always have another match. You versus me.
In which case, the Crux clash comes to a clear-cut conclusion.
I love the alliteration there, Kazuha. Ever the poet.
Huh? So that's what happened?
Yeah.
If that's the case, then the rules stipulate that he is disqualified. And our hero here is the champion.
I'm still disappointed we didn't get to have our final match, but I was expecting something to interrupt the finals. I mean, that's a very common trope for tournament arcs.
Paimon thought we'd win and all, but not like this.
It doesn't matter. As the saying goes,
I don't know.
Honor given is honor deserved. Now, let me go prepare the champion's medal to award you.
Ooh, I get a medal? Also, Paimon, I distinctly recall you doubting my ability to win. Or being a little worried or something. So, will we be able to travel to Inazuma now?
Yes, I believe so. Though Captain Beto is no longer present here, I'll be sure she receives word of it. She is a woman of her word.
Captain Beto seems cool. I'd like to get to know her better. Maybe even get her on my team.
But the voyage to Inazuma is a treacherous one. You will be plagued by a perpetual tempest the entire trip.
I guess we're about to find out whether Alice gets seasick.
In fact, the relentless rain and wind are also an embodiment of the Raiden Shogun's will to close the nation.
Well, she is the Electro Archon. I wonder if she has storm powers.
Hold on a second. You're saying she can change the weather just with the power of her mind?
I mean, Paimon, she's a god. That would be hardly the weirdest thing.
Let us not forget that this is one of the 7 Archons.
Yeah.
If Liyue's Morax could form Guyun's stone forest by casting down his stone spears, then it should come as no great surprise that the Raiden Shogun is capable of summoning an eternal tempest.
I want to see Zhongli at the peak of his power, fighting with all of said power.
Suffice it to say that if you wish to journey to Inazuma, the Alcor will need some time. You will be notified once all the preparations have been made.
Very well. Will that give me time to go to the Summer Isle?
In the meantime, I intend to embark on a journey of my own. I will travel all across the vast lands of Liyue in the hope of finding a way to reawaken the vision.
I wish you well on your journey. I'd love to join you. I am planning on embarking on a journey to travel all across the vast lands of Liyue as well. Exploring every last centimeter of it.
Paimon believes you'll find a way for sure.
Thank you. May both our journeys prove meaningful. One final word of warning. The part of your journey that lies after the storm may well prove to be the most arduous.
I can believe that. I don't think Ms. Shogun is gonna be too happy about us invading her land. And with that, there it is. Golden Apple Vacation. I assume that's it. The Summertime Odyssey. And I still have 24 days to do it. How lovely. Kazuha's going to be there. That explains why we needed to do this, to introduce us to Kazuha. As well as I assume Beto's ship will take us there. We get to hang out with Fischl and Mona. Yeah, that's just going to be great. I figured we should probably turn in those tasks to Beto's crew. Oh, hey, I don't think I realized before it has a little water wheel there to presumably propel the ship, in addition to the oars. That's kind of cool. Maybe I should check out the bottom of the ship. Who knows what might be down here? Uh-oh. That's not good. I'm gonna drown, aren't I? Can I stand here? I can regain my stamina right here. Good. Positively dripping wet there, Mona. Alright, let's climb up. Now. It wasn't you, Furong, was it? It was little Yua. join the Cygnus fleet? If you join now, you'll be my second. Oh, wow. A very tempting offer there, little Yua. The Cygnus fleet? It's my very own fleet. It's just me right now, but one day I'll grow it into something big. My ma and pa were both sailors in the fleet. They were returned to the sea during a voyage. Aww. That's sad. So Captain Beto took me in. And that's also sweet. Captain Beto, I like... You've earned all my respect, Captain Beto. We have a saying here. It says, the new surpasses the old. Captain Beto is the one who raised me. My fleet mustn't be an embarrassment to her. I've always wanted to be a sailor myself, but the captain's forbidden me to go out to sea, saying that it's too dangerous. So this time, I've secretly stowed aboard. Wait, don't you regularly go out to sea? That's what Chong Chong was saying. I got an earful from Uncle Juza, but I got to go out to sea, and that makes me a sailor now. Can you tell me anything you can tell me about the crew? Sure, I know everything about everyone. Do tell me about the chief's mate. Uncle Juza's real huge, and he looks scary, but he's a great guy. Well, and his ears aren't all too good either. He always mishears what we say. Says it's our fault we're always saying things only insects can hear. Funny thing is, though, that he only gets like this on land. It's so noisy out at sea with crashing waves and all. But somehow he hears us just fine out there. It's really weird. That is really weird. Don't I have something for you? Oh. Can I not do that until Sea Drake is back? No, I'm feeling okay. On my back? Oh, I'm sorry. When we dock at Leo Harbor, I often take care of injured cats and the like. You're saying I'm a cat. Maybe she's a little catty, I don't know. Over time, I've started talking to people in the same way. Please don't take offense. Now that I mention it, I left some small stray kittens all in the hands of a Millilith soldier named Yongan last time. I wonder how they're doing now. I will go find out for you. Yongan. I hope I remember his name. Sea Drake is not busy. He is right here. All the lies.